Okay. Think that's everything. How are you guys doing tonight, chat? Welcome in, welcome in. We got a Crimson, hi Crimson. We got a Frost, hey Frost. We got a PK who managed to get the first tonight, congratulations. And we have a Black Rose Dragon. How is everyone doing? PK's doing well. Getting ready for the new One Piece episode tomorrow. Oh, they're new. I did not know that One Piece had a new episode tomorrow. Mostly because I don't watch One Piece, but that's beside the point. Take drugs? Yes. I took them when I saw the redeem. I forgot to call it out. Thank you very much, Frost. Nothing to report. What quest stall do I still have? Right. Worms. Gralia Byroad. Seem to recall somebody's on the Gralia Byroad. North Kreutzen Province. East Trista. East Keldic. And Gralia Proving Ground. Let's go to Keldic first, I think. Excuse me.
Where do you want to go?
I think I'm gonna get caught up on solo leveling too. Gotcha. Since season 2 is finished. That is a show that I also need to watch more of at some point. I just haven't.
Full speed ahead!
I'm not opposed to it. I've seen, like, the first, I want to say 3 or 4 episodes with a friend of mine, and I really enjoyed it. I just never got around to finishing it. And I need to. I need to, chat. Okay, where am I going? Ah, that's where I'm going. Stopped on episode 8. Gotcha, you're definitely further than I was. Yeah, I was too. I wish that, you know, I would stop doing that to myself. Hello. Settle down, settle down. Don't worry. I'll make sure to find him soon enough. Excuse me, aren't you Paula from the writing club? I love Jinwoo's VA. Yeah, I liked his English VA. He's just kind of a troll, and I love it. Looks like he would be fun to hang out with. Yeah, he really does. Reen? You weren't here the last time we were in Keldic, so... Guess you just got here recently? I love Alex, yeah. That's right, I've only been here for a few days now. What about you guys? Mind telling me why you're here? Sure thing. Reen and Paula exchange information. I heard all about the Twin Dragons Bridge in Keldic being freed from the Provincial Army, but wow. Who would have thought you guys were the ones behind them both? Have you been traveling on your own? No, I've got the horses with me. Lambert left me in charge of them after Thors was taken over by the Noble Alliance. I'm glad he did, too. Having a horse comes in handy when escaping any potential battlegrounds. I think it was when they all got all the VAs for the P3 reload together. And he just kept making jokes with everyone. Fair. I mostly know him in context of solo leveling for his absolute, like, troll moment over on YouTube Shorts regarding the Arise scene. It was great. Loved it. They're all from Nord, aren't they? He's like, I think Makoto would do this. I think he would do this. Fair. Actually, I don't see Lambert's horse anywhere. Is he around here somewhere? Is he around here somewhere, or... well... To tell the truth, I've actually lost track of him on my way here. He's been so uppity ever since he was separated from Lambert that he ran off when my back was turned. He's done stuff with Sai, they're really good friends. Ooh, nice. Oh dear. That's certainly a cause for concern. That's not good. We have no idea how long things will stay peaceful around here. I do know where he is, but catching him's a whole nother story. So yeah, sorry. I wish I could help you, but I can't leave until I bring him back safely. Is there anything we can do to help her out? We can look for him for you. How about we bring him back for you? Really? Wait, but don't you have other things to take care of? And? It's no problem. This is actually the more ideal solution since you still have to take care of the other horses. Might as well split up the work efficiently. Celine, are you really sure that it's okay for you to just be talking out in the open like this? Well, we'd hate to just ditch you here, so that's not an issue. You said that he knows where it is, right? That you know where he is, right? Found out this morning? What'd you find out this morning, Crimson? Thanks, Reen, you're a lifesaver. I lost track of him over on the Western Highway. I'm pretty sure he's still around there, too. The Japanese VA for Frankie in One Piece retired. Oh, that's kind of sad. I'm counting on you to bring him back. Got it. You wait here in the meantime. I can't see this going well without Eustace. Let's pick him up from the Courageous first, then head to the Western Highway. The one they got to replace him was the voice of a character in Kamen Rider. Cool. Just party. Right, I can't just ditch Milliam. I have to ditch somebody that I actually somewhat care about. Sure, we'll ditch Elisa. He likes the character that helps out the Kamen Rider. I'm like, okay, cool. Sounds like fun.
I'll handle it.
Leave this to me.
Very well. Let's move.
I've got this.
Doing pretty good so far. That's good to hear. You're on chapter 6 of Sky 3.
Okay.
Wow. That is a fair
My turn.
point in.
My turn.
My turn.
Too slow. Hostiles
Good
neutralized.
dodge there,
Guess
Fee.
we're safe.
Oh yeah, I should probably fix up her, at least her master core. Never mind, I put the right one back on. Twitch, look, thanks for the update that I have 50k and I suggest a free game. But I have 4, you do have 4 of them to suggest, Black Rose. Or if you want to put it all into one game, I'm willing to cover up to the other half and buy a game that's up to $40 on your half of your money, Black Rose. Or you can come up with 4 cheap games / free games. Where was I headed again? She said the Western Highway, right? I think. I can check here. Unless it's under here. Did expect to get Kevin backstory in Sky the Third. You love him even more now? Yeah, you get Kevin's story here. I don't remember specifically which part of the story you've learned so far, but yeah, his character is a lot deeper than you might think after just playing Sky 2. I don't know how much deeper it is compared to like what he does in future games. I know he eventually shows up in future games. What did you want to say, Crimson? One moment. Last I saw, he was about to go after the Jaegers. Gotcha. In his backstory, that's where you're at right now. Got it. You're thinking of some of the games that I already have, like Chrono Trigger would be cool to play. That would be fun. I've technically played that one on stream, but I'm willing to play it again. That was like the last time that I was streaming is when I last played that. For Rias though, yeah. Feel so bad for her, I had no idea. Feels like it's been forever since I've done anything with Rias's background. Hey, OD, welcome in. It's good to see ya. Okay, where the heck is this horse? So I gotta take the North Croydon Highway? Oh, wait, no, she said the western. I think Kevin was the hardest, though. He literally says that
Hostile spotted. Beginning combat.
I have no more reason to try. Yeah, no, I get what you mean.
Let's move. Okay.
This is a fun visual with staying alive in the background. Just, you know, Eustace and Reen driving along the highway. Okay, look, I know I have a horse to find, but I'm not about to turn down the opportunity to go fishing. I'm on the wrong side.
Oh, I could
Yes, with my excellent rod chat. God! I forgot I've already fished as much as I can this chapter.
Right.
You were gonna finish it today, but what happened that you can't? Oh, also, Crimson, have you done all the doors? Have you been doing the doors? You got distracted because your friend Prez streamed MonsterCon.
Okay.
Onward! Shall we?
I've got this.
Let me guess. Is it over on this side? Like another game in Monster Prom? I see.
Bring it on.
You're doing the story for now?
I'll handle
Ooh. In that case, there's
Here I go.
a lot of the like actual like content from that game comes more so from the doors than the actual main plot.
Okay, it's safe for now.
Like, don't get me wrong, the main plot is also very good in that game, but a lot of the story comes from the doors. Okay, here's our horse. Is that Whitcomb? It certainly is. I'd recognize that sleek black mane and dignified posture anywhere. I'm surprised at how easily we were able to find him. Oh! He's a little worked up right now. Likely due to being separated from his master. Regardless, we should follow him. Just be careful not to exacerbate the problem. Right. Just did the one with Lilith where Annalise and the one girl, the mayor mistake for being in a relationship with a guy.
Shall we?
Gotcha. Let me guess, you gonna run into the park? There he is. He's really fast. The one where you need 50,000 mirror to open. Heh. Well, he does belong to the captain of the riding club. Not again. Now he's gone inside the park. We need to find some way to calm him down. We should hurry after him.
Shall we?
Right.
Will you, not let me go into the park if I'm... Okay, that's weird. Oh, I can't actually ride while I'm in the park at all either. Gotcha.
Please, take care around that one.
Watch out.
I
My
thought
turn.
that we would be one-shotting these guys, but apparently
My
not.
Leave this to me.
I'll handle this.
Definitely not when I'm, not hitting in the first place.
Now's our chance. Not let it pass.
Too slow.
Storm season is here to remind me that it exists. Fair.
Predictable.
I enjoy
keep
a
going.
good storm, AOD. To be fair, we don't get them very often here, so, they're not like a constant dread. They're more of a, ooh, this was nice. But yeah, outside of like June, July, August timeframe, we really don't get very much rain here. I don't mind them until
Are
the
you
spinning
sure
death
we're going up
clouds.
against that thing?
A worthy adversary.
Fair.
Okay. 1, 2, and done.
Leave this to me. No escape. Sire!
DM me where you're at. Got it.
You still have a lot of
I'll
training
read that
to do.
later. Helps if you don't walk straight into the fence. Laura.
Very well.
Yeah, I know that's all her fault and not at all on me for being stupid. That's Whitcomb. We finally found him. He seems unharmed, too, albeit rather agitated. I see someone dressed V up as a cat girl, her final form. Exactly. What's the plan, then? It's too dangerous to just walk up to a spooked horse. Eustace is just gonna walk up to a spooked horse. Eustace? Are you sure that's a good idea? There's nothing to be concerned about. Calm yourself, Whitcomb. It won't be long before you can see Lambert again. Your current figure betrays everything you and Lambert built up together. The Whitcomb I knew was both brave and majestic. You were the fastest and most powerful horse out there. It's your duty to maintain that image, at least until the two of you are reunited. Wow. Impressive feels inadequate to describe what I just witnessed. Neat. He's calmed down now. Way to go, Eustace! Good boy. Let's take him back to the Eastern Highway. Takano Jutsu. On a horse. Yep. I'm sure he wants to see the other horses. Yeah. He's probably missing Paula, too. Probably, at least a little bit. Together, they led Whitcomb out of the park. I mean, he is Sai from Naruto. Probably taught it to him fair. And began being particularly careful to avoid any monsters on the way. You were finally able to return him to Paula. Yay! Thank you so much for finding Whitcomb. It's a weight off my mind to have him back. Yeah, I think you've mentioned that before, Crimson. Be sure to keep both eyes on him from now on. Lambert is trusting you with all these horses, after all. Heh. Of course, no need to worry about us. Reen, would it be possible to take the horses on the board of the Courageous? The hole should be large enough from what I remember. Does that mean you're joining us, Paula? He's young Xehanort? Got it. You got it. I'm sure the horses would want to help out too. I don't know what they would help out with, but okay. Ha! Thanks a lot. Just so you know, slacking off isn't an option once you're on board. Please, Eustace. Who do you take me for? Let's do everything we can to take Thor's back. Then we can finally see Lambert too. That's good way of thinking about it, Paula. It's now possible to ride horses on highways and other similar terrain. Access the navigation by pressing square, then selecting ride horse should you wish to do so. He's also the one guy that all the girls love in Seven Deadly Sins ban. Horses neighing in mortal terror like the screams of the damned at the sight of being made to fly. Yep. Take note that this option won't be available in the dungeons. Yes.
Let's move.
Some characters still can't ride horses. While we're here in the general area, did I know? What did I know? Bendix's voices Eustace Alvarez. You did mention that, yes. You have, in fact, mentioned that one to me, Crimson.
Shall we?
Right.
I didn't know if you knew that. You know what? That's fair. Go to Trista Highway. He's in some small games I don't know if you've played. Trails. Oh, is he? No, didn't know that at all. How did I not collect these chests while I was here last? Now I know. Yep. I've heard of those games though, Crimson. They've, from what I've heard, they seem rather good. Never played any of them though. Curia Balm. Maybe I should stream them? You know what? That's a good idea. I'll do that at some point, maybe.
Got my eye on the prize.
Yeah, good bit. Earthlands, nice. It's a turn-based series, pretty small scale cult following right now. I hear they have a short cat girl teenager. You know, it sounds like a great time, AOD. If I ever do decide to play it, I'll be sure to let you know. Okay, let's drop you for you again. I'll be sure to tell you too, Crimson. How does that sound?
Let's go.
That is a pretty big if I decide to play them. The route to Trista was really well guarded. Better to stay away for now. Let's turn back. I thought one of the students was out here. Here there's a game with an orange-haired girl who falls in love with her adopted brother. Yeah, no, that sounds dumb and not like a series that would ever work.
Okay.
Leave this to me. Shall we?
I've got this.
I thought... Oh, there they are. Closer to the entrance. That does sound really weird. You're right, Crimson.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Hey, it's Loggins, and I forget what the other guy's name is. Hey, aren't you... Green? Hey! Alan! Loggins! You're both in the fencing club, if I recall. What in Adios' name are you doing here? Are you guys acting as a resistance force too? You could say that, basically. The Courageous? You're the guys with the ash-colored knight we've been hearing about? I've heard rumors, but I never would have imagined you were the damn pilot. But you are in the infamous Class 7, after all. I should have known better. I was like, how badly can I really describe Trails in the Sky? Fair. I understand you've been gathering information as best you can. Any idea what happened to Patrick and Freyettel, then? Did they choose to remain in the academy? Yeah, along with the other upper-class students. I was with Bridget on the way out of Trista, but part of the way I lost track of her. I've got no idea where she is now. That is worrying. Anyway, moving past the gloomy crap, we want to take back the academy as much as you do. And so we'd love to come along with you. But we've got something we need to take care of here first. What do you mean? The reason we were originally came here was to gather info. It's the last place on our list of locations to check. That is convenient, chat. Very convenient. Mostly, we were wondering if there was an alternate route to Trista from here. An alternate route, you say? Really? I'd love to find one of those as much as you would. Not sure the chances are good with a major checkpoint set up here, though. Oh, we're well aware of how unlikely it is. Still, there's always the chance that the Alliance has overlooked something. And as long as even the smallest chance exists, I don't want to give up. I want to see Bridget again. Next game, guy moves to a new town and becomes a cop because of his older brother. ACAB, guys. As you can see, he's pretty dead set on going through with this, and nothing I can say will change his mind. See, Frost, that's the real reason you should be hating Lloyd. Not because of his many friendship speeches, but because he's a cop. So yeah, that's exactly that's where we stand. But this ain't exactly our specialty. So it might take a while. You mind waiting? No, not at all. By the sound of it, we might be able to help them finish a lot faster than they otherwise would alone. Yeah, sure. Alan, how about we take care of that investigation in your place? What? Are you sure? You're wanted by the Alliance far more than we are, so you stand to lose a lot more by doing it. We know, still, we're used to wandering up and down the highways by now. So, not to be rude, but I think we can conduct that investigation far more effectively than the two of you could. I mean, it won't be easy for us either, but we could try. It's more realistic than rude. I'll gladly take you up on that. All we want to do is go around and see if there's any holes in that Alliance's formation around Trista. I'll poorly describe a game and see if you know what it is. Fair. Don't go putting your asses in any more danger than you need to, you hear? We're not expecting you to find anything, so don't get arrested. Do what you can, then come right back. Aye, aye, Captain. Sounds like we should go around to a few key points and then survey the opposite shore. Let's get started.
Shall we?
Right.
Boom, boom. That one's just easy, Crimson. That's Persona 4. That one's pretty easy. Yeah, this is about what I expected. Yep, there's several soldats in action, in addition to armored cars. It wouldn't be easy to get through here. I doubt even the 4th Armored Division would be able to get through here easily, much less us. Correct, Reen. We would not be able to get through there easily.
Advantage is ours.
I meant to attack again, but
Let's
that's
move.
fine.
Now's our chance.
Gotcha. Okay.
Onward! We should keep going.
Look at.
Excuse me. Yeah, they've got patrols over there. Probably a bad idea. Looks like they're using those armored cars to patrol the highway. And they're patrolling a fair distance from the actual checkpoint, too. It's too bad. I don't think crossing the river is going to be an option. I don't think so either, Reen.
Oh, I could...
Ah, shoot. Here I was thinking this spot might be hopeful. It is not. That's an Alliance airship. It's one of Reinford's latest models, too. Looks like they're using it to patrol the area. Well, they must know we got the Courageous by now, so I can't blame them. Whether it's by air or by land, they aren't taking any chances. We're gonna need to be very wary when flying around here. Well, we've checked everywhere there is to check on this side of the checkpoint. As things stand, getting to Trista is going to be borderline impossible. It does seem to be especially well guarded. That's hardly a surprise. They have every possibility covered, what with armored cars, soldats, and even airship on patrol. Pretty impregnable, if you ask me. The Alliance isn't stupid. They know where to keep their guard up. I doubt we'd be able to get much closer even with the Courageous. Well, that's all we can do for now. Let's go back to Alan and Loggins and tell them how the investigation went. Man, I figured. Sounds like we'll have to have our work cut out for us trying to get back into Trista. A boy goes on a journey to fix his best friend from turning into an animal after taking a bath in sludge. That one is a bit of an older game, but I still got you. That is Jak and Daxter. Part 1. The Precursor Legacy, if we want to be specific. For now, anyway, here's hoping the opportunity will present itself. All we can do at this point is make sure we're ready to seize it when it does. I guess so. I was really hoping you'd find something. I feel like going back to Trista is the only way I can find out where Bridget is. Quite possibly. That's a tough one. I wish we could help more, Alan. Pull yourself together. You love her, right? Then you need to find her yourself. Loggins? Yep. If all of us in Class 7 were able to find each other, I'm sure you can find her, too. Say, why don't you come with us? We can travel to other worlds on our vessel. Thanks, guys. I don't know how much I'll be able to help you, but I'll do what I can. Heh. And that goes double from me. Happy to be on board, guys. Welcome to the crew. Alan and Loggins were welcomed aboard the Courageous. There was another fishing spot that even if I can't actually fish because of my without spending a ground bait, I still at least want to mark it on my map. Girl becomes a teacher in a military school and trains future soldiers while stopping an overarching plot with maybe a god. I feel like this is somehow both very vague and very specific. My gut tells me that the answer you're looking for is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Though that's not specifically a girl, so I might be wrong on that one. I was right? Cool.
Caught one.
Raising child soldiers. That one I think I got most easily because of the fact that I've actually... I say I've been playing it, but I'm still, like, in the prologue, basically. Well, technically chapter 1, but effectively in the prologue. I still haven't actually done the initial mock battle at the beginning, like the first mission of the game.
Caught one.
I say God, but we don't know what Sothis is. Fair. Cass again. You're like, maybe a god. I don't know. Could be. Alrighty. Let's go back to the Courageous. Where are we heading to next? Oh, excuse me. North Kreutzen Highway. North Kreutzen Highway.
Where do you want to go?
That's also
Leave
just
it to me.
from Celtic, chat. I didn't actually have to go back up to the airship to get here.
Shall we?
It's Trista
I
Highway.
got this.
Nope. Went the wrong way, chat. We want to leave this route, I think.
Shall we?
I've got this.
And this will eventually take us over to the Kreutzen Highway. North of Brayhard.
Let's get this over with.
My
Girl
turn.
fights demons while covered in a suit of something that can get a little hairy. I think you're misremembering Bayonetta, Crimson. She does not fight demons, she fights angels.
Now!
Gotcha!
We did it,
We
Elisa.
really do make a great team.
This spot looks perfect for fishing.
So far, none of these have been... I mean, granted,
Enemy sighted.
somebody who hasn't played these
My
games
turn.
might get caught off guard by them. But they haven't been too difficult so far.
Onward! You still have a lot of training to do. A worthy...
My turn. Sit.
I'll handle it.
An opening! Leave this to me. Die! You still have a lot of training to do.
Also, I am terribly sorry for not only getting the correct answer, but being like, but also actuallying you at the same time. That was kind of rude on my part.
Now's our chance. Let's get him. Let's move. Sit.
I'll handle it.
My turn. Die!
Right.
Boy becomes an idol in
Okay.
Japan while fighting enemies using legendary heroes from Japan's history. My gut tells me one of the Shin Megami Tensei games. Which one specifically, I'm not sure offhand, because I don't remember the main characters in any of those games becoming an idol.
Here.
But my
My
gut
turn.
does tell me Shin Megami Tensei.
There. Now's our chance.
Gotcha. No problem. Now's our chance.
Got you.
My turn. You still have a lot of training to do.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, SMT Cross Fire Emblem. So I was technically right. Also, I like how your last two were... Well, two of your last few were Persona and Fire Emblem. Okay, Tokyo Mirage Session, which was originally titled Shin Megami
The
Tensei Cross
treasure
Fire
chest is
Emblem.
absolutely beautiful.
I may have forgot, or may not have said the proper name, but it's still the right game. Aren't you in Class 7? Fidelio. I didn't think I would have gotten that. You know what, that's fair. That's fair. It's good to see you. I wasn't expecting to run into you guys here. You really never know what FaZe has in store for you. I can't say I expected to see you here either, but I'm always glad to find another Thor student safe and sound. Mind telling us what you've been up to since the war broke out? We've got plenty to share on our end too, actually. The mystery is solved, so you're the ones in charge of the courageous. I've been doing what I can to resist the Alliance, and you can't do that without someone bringing you guys up. I'm surprised to hear that when you're an upper-class student, to be honest. Maybe so, but that doesn't matter to me. I just can't bring myself to accept the Alliance overbearing methods. That's why I've been traveling around and gathering info on what's going on from a neutral position. I thought the best contribution I could make was to capture the truth through my camera. Boy goes to different planets, fixing problems with a nameless heroes on a train. I could be wrong about this one. Is it Honkai? Are you talking Honkai Star Rail? Okay, yep. To me, it comes as no surprise that many nobles would find themselves opposed to the Alliance ways. Rex said something similar when we ran into him, actually. He's been traveling around and taking pictures with his camera, too. He is? I'm glad to hear it. Isn't it hard to do all this by yourself, though? Oh, I'm not alone. I've got Dorothy with me. He has Dorothy with you? Oh, not Liberal's Dorothy. Damn. We've been watching each other's backs so we can keep out of trouble for a while now. Dorothy's with you? Is she alright? She's that girl from the literature club, right? The one with the weird hobbies involving love between... Now's not the time, Celine. That's all you got? Fair. Where is she now? Sorry. I don't know, actually. She came back from info gathering not long ago, but she was gone again second my eyes were off of her. Thank you very much, Crimson. And thank you for the 50 Mira. Nearby footprints suggest she headed in the direction of the East Celtic Highway, but beyond that, I'm clueless. So she just disappeared? That's kind of worrying. What if something happened? Your guess is as good as mine. She didn't leave me any notes or anything to go by. I'd like to go and search for her, but I'm worried she'll make her way back while I'm gone and we'll miss each other. I want to go with you now that you've come all the way here, but do you mind waiting until she's come back? I was gonna do Daybreak, but didn't know how to describe it without spoiling it. I appreciate that. Oh, waiting isn't an issue. If he can't leave this spot, wouldn't it be better if we went and looked for her instead, though? Wait, are you sure? Of course. The sooner you two can get back together, the better. Things may be less dangerous around here now, but there's still a chance she's gotten up in something, too. Yeah, and I'd hate for you for that to turn out to be true while I was busy waiting here. If you're willing, I'd really appreciate it. Leave it to us, Fidelio. I might be able to work out where she's gone by following her mana. Let's follow the footprints towards the East Celtic Highway as a start. I'll see what I can do from there. There's a fence there, Laura. Who is over here? Hello. Hey, this here's my home storehouse. We've got loads of crops stored here. Or we did before those provincial army guys came and took most of them. That's bad enough, but now the army's gone and left too. Feels like we lost them for nothing, you know? We ain't even got the money to buy seeds to plant more either. Okay, just person is there.
Shall we?
Right.
Let's see. Going through a dark gothic world, we're constantly being told you don't have a girlfriend. I mean, I don't think that's his intention. I don't think that's the meaning behind what he's saying, but you know, the memes have made it sound like you don't have a girlfriend in Elden Ring. Am I meaningless? I might be. Where are my maidens? I mean,
Stay
one of
on
them's
guard,
right
everyone.
here.
That's no ordinary. A worthy
That's no ordinary foe, huh?
Let's move.
My turn.
Leave this to me.
No problem.
Not an ordinary foe, and yet we still killed him in like 2 hits.
Too slow.
No damage.
Targets eliminated. Let's get going.
Get hired part-time is the worst. Are you even trying with these, Crimson? That's just Five Nights at Freddy's. I can faintly sense Dorothy's mana in this area. You mean she might be somewhere nearby? No? Give that back, please! Wait a minute. That sounds like her. That book isn't for eating. It's both very valuable and very important to me. Very, very, very important. Just, you know, give me the book back and I'll walk away peacefully. Look at me trying to talk to them as if they understand a word of what I'm saying. Dorothy! Emma? Reen? Please, leave this to us. Leave her alone. You're fighting us.
Let's get this over with. Okay.
Indeed. Hey, they're appropriately leveled enemies for the first time in forever.
1, 2, and done. Now.
An opening!
Let's move.
Leave this to me.
Oh, she cannot, or they cannot do stuff. Backstab 3 factions interchangeably, yet they all still work with you for some reason. All the while, you swear you have a real girlfriend, even though you're the only one who can hear her voice as you search for magical drug that everyone is fighting over. Worst 9-to-5 job in the galaxy. Okay, that one's actually stumping me, AOD. Given that it's from you, I'm gonna guess Armored Core 6. I do not actually know if that's correct or
No
not.
escape. Now's our chance. Our time is now.
I was
leave it
correct?
to me.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
If Crimson had been the one to say that, I would have had 0 clue, but because you're the one to say it, I was like, okay, maybe.
Got you.
You were thinking Star Ocean? Star Ocean would be a pretty good one to get me with, because it's been forever since I've touched any Star Ocean game, and don't remember their plots very well.
Too slow.
My turn.
I can do this. Hang in there.
You have my thanks.
My turn.
Ow.
Got it.
An opening.
I'll handle it. Targets eliminated. Let's get going. Success.
Wonderful. Scudwing strikes enemies' weak points on balance. Faint and KO 50%. Nice.
Thank goodness.
Here's one for you, chat. A fallen angel gathers fruit from various towns in an attempt to be accepted back into heaven. Phew, my precious book is safe. Thank you all so much for your help. We were just glad that you're all right. By the way, that book wouldn't happen to be... Oh, but of course! It's an extremely precious book I was able to rescue from the Academy. It's an engaging and beautiful tale of starring the lives and passionate loves of several young boys in the springtime of their youths. I was enthralled in its steamy pages while waiting for Fidelio when, all of a sudden, those monsters took it right from my hands. Girl has a nice family until her brother-in-law goes crazy, gets a god complex and kills her brother, drives the girl on a journey of revenge and rage to avenge her brother. I'm going to be playing that game this Friday, Crimson. Thank you for very succinctly describing the opening chapter to Tales of Berseria. Game about collecting a bunch of swords while dating them while climbing around on giant animals. And there's a dude blowing shit up. Your first sword challenge is in the middle of the ocean. Collecting a bunch of swords while dating them? Is that like... I haven't actually played it. Is that like Sword Boyfriend or something? I know there's a game like that. I don't know if that's actually the name of the game, but something like Sword Boyfriend. Steamy? Ah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that one checks out. Well, romance novels between boys has been a popular genre among young ladies of late, I believe. You almost died for that book, I hope you know. Why would a book's pages be steamy? Yeah, as soon as Crimson said as soon as you said Xenoblade, Crimson, I realized that it was Xenoblade 2 specifically, but yeah, yeah, I didn't pick that one up. Or I didn't, like, figure that one out on my own. Let's save that discussion for when you're older. Please? Say what you will. I'm just glad we were able to save it from becoming monster food. Because of swords, but they're actually people you can romance. Exactly. Come to think of it, what brought you guys here anyway? Heh. We can tell you that on the way back. Yes, I think we should be going back to where Fidelio is now. You can find some of them, but also a lot of them are just obtained through a gacha collection for some reason. Thank you so much for saving her. I can't believe you wandered off like that. I keep telling you it's dangerous to be acting alone. Well, I am sorry for worrying you, but protecting the purity of these beautiful boys was simply something I had to do. Oh my. Just the thought of it makes me feel as if my heart was pounding by the flaming arrows of unbridled passion. Heh. I'm a little envious that she can dedicate herself to so wholeheartedly to her interests, even at a time like this. If you ask me, her devotion is more than a little excessive. But that's neither here nor there. She's safe, and I know that. And now that I know that, I'd be happy to join you. Naturally, I'll be joining you too. I'll be sure to repay you for saving me. I've really missed you, Emma. I've missed you a lot too. Fidelio and Dorothy were welcomed aboard the Courageous. I have collected so many people today. 5 students tonight so far, and it's been less than an hour. Slightly. Guy gets a second chance at parenthood after going to New Realm, being happy, and settles down with a wife. After going to New Realm, being happy, and settles down with a wife. That sounds... Honestly, I have no idea about that one.
Shall we?
I've got this.
You're probably over here like, oh my goodness, this one's so easy, Shinope, but like, I don't get it.
Hey there, Rick. All right, let me hear your report. Marvelous. You've ranked up. This is just a little something from me.
We got
I knew I
Waterfall.
could count on you. Well, I'll be looking forward to your next report.
Second chance at parenthood. Maybe God of War? Okay, I haven't played the God of War games. And that just... And not knowing what happens in any of them, I'm like, okay. I wasn't able to figure that one out for myself. This is that. Hey, Loggins. Yo, glad you could make it. So this is where you ended up. Taking over this training room, huh? That makes a lot of sense. I thought so too. Figured the best way I could help was giving you guys a chance to do some training. At first, he's the realm of Greek gods. Fair. So that's why I've got the combat shell all set up and ready for you guys to go. Ready to go for you guys. They should be tweaked just right for you to train against close combat skills. So if you're feeling rusty, stop on by and I'll get you sorted out. Huh. Sure, I'll take you up on that. We'll do at least one of these. You can choose 4 of your allies to practice their close range combat skills. Only characters with close range skills can be used. By defeating the combat shells and completing various tasks, you can obtain special rewards. Accidentally gets his family killed, and then he leaves, goes to the Norse realm, and meets a woman and gets a son. Yeah, I didn't realize that he had a family already. Want to warm up with some level 1 close combat training? You ready to roll now? Yeah, let's do this. I have seen Kratos, yes. I just didn't know that he had a family.
We have nothing to fear.
You could say his family is very close to him.
Let's move.
Interesting.
All right, let's do this.
Understood.
My turn.
None of this is
Here I go.
whatchamacallit.
My turn.
My turn.
You could say they're very attached to him. Uh-oh.
My turn.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Wolf! You still have a lot
Bye-bye,
of training
combat
to
shell.
do.
0 EXP. What the heck? Game. Not bad, not bad. You know what? That was such a solid fight that I'm gonna give you a little something. Yay, you materials. Damn, you made that look easy. Next level should be a bit tougher, though. So just come on by when you're feeling like a challenge. We can now take on combat level 2. Not gonna do that right now. I might come back and do that later. Or maybe I'll do it off screen. Probably that one. Let's see here. Nope. I was already there, chat. Boy plays an MMORPG, gets stuck in the game, and uses a magical bracelet to save the world so he can go home. So I think I know which series this is. I don't know which specific game. I believe that is the Dot Hack series. I don't know which Dot Hack, because I know that there's like a few of them. I am correct. Nice. Hello. Oh, right. I've got a bunch of stuff here that Fidelio wanted me to buy. I don't need any of it now, though, so I think it'd be great if you took it off my hands. It's just a shame that I didn't have the chance to buy anything more in line with my interests. War really is hell. It's just Dot Hack. The whole story is told in 4 games. There's also the Dot Hack GU games. Basically, if Dot Hack didn't take off, we wouldn't have SAO or Log Horizon or Shield Hero. Probably not. What do you have to sell me? I already have all of this except for the fondue! New recipe! If I leave and come back, chat. Will she have new books for sale? No. Ah, it's so wonderful to be on board. As if the ship itself wasn't fascinating enough. You've got a divine knight, a witch, even a talking cat on board. I need to say hello to the famous Mr. Valimar soon. After all, I've heard so much about him. I don't think there are as many people in the world as carefree as Instructor Thomas. Hey, Paula. You're not Paula. I'm really glad that you guys have horses, gave the horses some living space on this Courageous. They all seem super happy to see Eustace again, too. Whitcomb still isn't back to his usual self, though. But I'm sure he'll be just fine once he sees Lambert again. I just need to take care of him as best I can until then. Let's see. Girl meets guy who has a son. Guy loves throwing the son into a volcano, and then the son throws the dad into the volcano over and over. Yes. Also known as the plot of Tekken. Why does all of that happen? Don't ask, chat. You're better off not knowing. Oh, hey, Alan. I guess you're our helmsman now. Yeah, no pressure or anything. I mean, I did study this stuff a bit while I was at the academy, but I never expect they'd make me steer this thing. Heh. Honestly, I have more faith in you now than you, more faith in you than you do right now. You're a responsible guy, you'll figure it out. They have a thing called the Devil Gene. Fair. It won't be easy, but if you take things one step at a time, you'll be just fine. I'll try. Thanks, Reen. I can't give in to my nerves, not when Bridget's out there somewhere waiting for me. Hi, Vivi. Huh. You've really gotten the hang of this observing thing. I know, right? I don't know what it is. Some stuff just comes naturally to me, like pulling pranks. And pulling pranks. Give me a few more days and I'll have the scoop on all kinds of naughty escapades happening on the surface. The Courageous wasn't designed to help you peep, you know. Alrighty. Where to next? Knight fights different characters while he fights his inner darkness, trying not to be controlled by a sword and to stop his inner darkness, get a physical manifestation. I believe, I could be wrong about this, I believe that is Soul Calibur. It is, yep. Yep. Guerrilla Byroad. We're heading to Guerrilla Fortress. Who's the knight? Oh god, it's been too long. Siegfried? Is that his name? Siegfried sounds right.
Where do you want to go?
I was correct. Beautiful.
Leave it to me.
He's controlled by the sword Soul Edge.
Shall we?
Right.
True that. Nightwolf, welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Nightwolf, please? Eventually it has a physical manifestation called Nightmare. I am aware of Nightmare. Like I said, it's just been a while. How are you doing, Nightwolf? We are listening to Crimson describe games poorly. And that followed by him getting upset when I get him right. You were good at Soul Calibur 4? Fair. There you are, Schwarzer. Apologies for making you come all the way out here. Not at all, sir. Major. Dare I ask why one of the Noble Alliance soldats is out here? Isn't that one of those Beagles? Indeed. They're specially designed to be piloted by unit commanders and the like. We managed to seize this one during our takeover here. Oh, wow. The 4th Division delivers as always. I bet they weren't expecting one of their units to be taken from them. Indeed. This serves as quite the trophy for the 4th Division. I'm impressed at how relatively undamaged it is. Capturing it like that must have been a real challenge. Actually, it was super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Under normal circumstances, it would have been. But thanks to your assistance, things on Cold Steel is finally getting good. Nice, nice. We were able to catch them off guard. They never see it coming. So, it's all thanks to us, huh? Woo! Haha. Yes, that's correct. While we only managed to seize the one, this is more than enough for us. Simply being able to analyze exactly what our enemy's weapons are capable of is a huge boon for us. And on that note, Schwarzer, I'd like to conduct a test battle against you with this Spiegel. Are you sure? Do you even know how to pilot a soldat, sir? If you don't mind me asking? Simple, Schwarzer. I managed to get my hands on some relevant documentation during my stint in Western Arabonia. They proved to be an excellent instruction manual. I successfully completed a test run before you arrived, in fact. I'd say I'm as capable a soldat pilot as any man in the Alliance now. You performed a test run? You make it sound a lot easier than it probably is. Perhaps we shouldn't be too surprised at this point. That aside, I understand why you'd like to conduct this test battle, but I'm still learning a lot myself. I'm not entirely sure just how productive this will be for you. Inuyasha and Sesshomaru ripoffs fighting over the will of the legendary father who stopped the King of Hell and sealed it away to be with his wife. As somebody who has not seen Inuyasha or Sesshomaru, I'm not entirely sure, Crimson. In that case, just think of this as part of your training. Is that just Devil May Cry? That is just Devil May Cry. Okay. Okay, reading it over again, that does make sense. A part of me, I'm not gonna lie, a part of me was thinking Devil May Cry, but I'm like, I don't know enough about either of those characters. Basically, the plot of Inuyasha, got it. Well, I do need all the training I can get. Try not to overthink your actions. Just come at me with the intent to win, and let your body take care of the rest. Except Sesshomaru is a demon, Virgil is half a demon, got it. Yes, sir. I'll come at you with my all. Huh, very good. How'd you like to begin now? Or do you have other business to attend to first? Let's do this, chat. I'm ready. Excellent. Let's take this elsewhere before we begin. Somehow I'll make a mech out of you. It is literally the plot of Inuyasha. Got it. I might watch it at some point. But, like, I haven't at all. It's so strange seeing Major Nightheart in a soldat. I sure hope nothing goes wrong. Right. I would hate to see either of them get injured over this. I look forward to see what the two of them are capable of. I can understand why the Lieutenant General and his men are here. When did the rest of you get here to watch? I'm gonna not read that message Crimson. Not because it's like spoilery or anything, but because I have no idea how to pronounce like half of those words. Heh. I called him, of course. I thought it'd be better if you had everyone here cheering you on. We wish you all the best. Show us what you can do. No pressure, guys. Don't let your concentration waver, Schwarzer. This may be a test, but I have no intention of holding back against you. Yes, sir. He might be new at piloting, but he's no slouch. If anything, he's stronger than anyone you fought before. You probably spelled it wrong, too. That's also fair. Don't let your guard down for even a second. I know. Let's do this, Valimar. Acknowledged.
This'll be a tough one. Be careful.
Probably, you're right. Wow. We don't even get the first move.
Leave this to me.
Up my strength. Still could be the arm.
This is bad.
This is actually still pretty good,
Let's go!
thingy.
Onward.
400 EP.
Allow me.
I do kind of need the healing. Ow. Did not get the crit there.
My turn.
You're happy because I stumped you on one? Fair. Fair. And it wasn't, you didn't just stump me on one, you stumped me on one that I probably should have gotten. Because I not only have played those some of those games, but I played them relatively recently too.
I leave this to you.
I'll try at least. Try this!
Let's go! Gotcha! Turn!
Nice. We got a seal off. Never mind. Basically didn't. You did stump me on two. You stumped me on God of War, which, you know, I haven't really played, so I don't know how much you really count that.
Here!
And you also stumped me on Devil May Cry, which I should have known. And nobody's attempted mine either. Ow. Give me a second. Let me see if I can remember how I described it.
Okay.
It was a fallen angel goes to various towns gathering fruit in an attempt to get back into heaven.
Sorry, can you handle this?
Understood.
That is the counter. Do not attack him when he's under the head when he's there. Final Fantasy X? That is not correct. You know what else is not correct?
Hey, are you okay?
I'm dead. Let's retry.
This'll be a tough one.
Let's go! Gotcha!
AOD also has no idea.
Onward!
The game that I was looking for was Dragon Quest IX. I don't know how many Dragon Quest fans we have here in the chat, though, so, like, I don't feel too bad if you weren't able to get that one. You didn't know that was the plot? Yeah, basically.
This is bad.
Correct, Sentinels of the Starry Skies.
Leave
I
this to
really
me.
hope that they re-release that game someday. We played a little bit of it. Fair. For the record, chat, if I don't get this one, I'm probably just going to go ahead and allow the game to progress.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
Oh boy.
Gotcha!
Right, we want him to attack more often while we're still in the Morning Moon state.
It's working.
Leave
Keep
this
it
to
up.
me. Allow me.
Excuse me.
My turn.
An adventurer goes on a journey with his companion and meets a mysterious blue-haired girl that's convinced the adventurer knows her. Mysterious blue-haired girl who is convinced the adventurer knows her.
Take this.
Trying to think of games where the side character would be the blue-haired girl as opposed to the main character.
Bring it on! Gotcha! Gotcha!
Did not get the counterattack there. And you're not talking about trails, despite there,
My
you know,
turn.
being a blue-haired girl here.
Allow me.
Let's go! Gotcha!
You know, I think this, it might be easier. Well, maybe too easy, I don't know. But it might be overall better if the game was like, okay, if you manage to get a break on them, you can just break them out of their attack.
Onward.
Ooh, that did not work.
Allow me.
Ooh, new stance. It does kind of sound like either a Fire Emblem or a Tales game. I just don't know which ones, if that is true. None of those.
Leave it to me!
Go.
That's it. Just a little more.
My turn.
Good job.
Take this.
It's known way more than Trail. Oh, okay. I think I know which one it is now. I'll give AOD another chance to guess, but I think I know which one it is now.
Leave this to me.
33,000 HP still, chat.
Allow me.
It's over. Bring it on. It's over. Gotcha.
Leave this to me.
This might be a good time to increase my strength.
It's over. Gotcha.
With a counterattack. If you're giving up AOD, I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I believe the game he's talking about is the East games.
Gotcha. Well done.
You didn't do half bad that time.
Yeah. YS East. He's 8. Okay, yeah, no, I don't know which one's which. Lacrosse mode, Dana. Oh, you were talking about... Okay, her. I haven't actually played a lot of Ease 8. I've played like a little bit of it at most. So I didn't know that that was what was happening. When you say... Oh, I guess you do say blue-haired girl. I was like, I misremembered that as just blue-haired character, and I'm like, is that supposed to be Dogi? From what I know, he just meets a blue-haired girl on an adventure. Fair enough, fair enough. He did it! That was impressive, Rain. It's finally over. From what I know, she's convinced Adol knows her. Got it. Haha! You fought admirably, Swarzer. I'm amazed he can even get up after that. It's like they never even fought. I wonder how he managed to sustain virtually no damage. That's pretty impressive. With the way he fought, it's almost as if maintaining defense over offense was the entire point. I love you said you got it when I said it was more popular than Trails. Yeah, I'm sorry. He acts like a seasoned veteran, even in something he's barely operated before. Good work, Schwarzer. Thanks to your cooperation, that proved to be a very worthwhile test. I should be thanking you, sir. You were pulling strategies that never would have crossed my mind. Everyone knows East, not many people know Trails, even though they're both from Falcom. I can't say one way or the other. I know plenty of people who know one. I know plenty of people who more so know the other. Come to think of it, what happened to the Lieutenant General and Fiona? They were here just before. Ah, right. The Lieutenant General returned to his duties and asked me to pass his regards on to you. He's a busy man, but this test will play a vital role in improving our anti-soldat combat techniques going forward. Dante makes a cameo in a game about a boy that becomes a devil and fights demons. The original featuring Dante from Devil May Cry, also known as a real Shin Megami Tensei game, Crimson. As such, he wanted to see if he see it take place for himself. That's why he came here. I see. In that case, I'm honored to have been given such an important task. Yeah, that's what the game's called. Exactly. Nocturne? What's that? No, its official name is a real Shin Megami Tensei game. I can't get over just how strong Major Nightheart was, though, and that's with barely any practice. If I can barely win here, how am I supposed to win against Crow? I'm sure I could have fought better if I had a weapon for Valimar, but would that have even been enough? We have a weapon, Rain! Maybe not a good one, but we have one. There's no need to be so impatient, Schwarzer. Sir. There's something I sensed while fighting you in that battle. You appear to be in a great rush to achieve something. But that something, is that something an accomplishment you can achieve alone? Well, if it's a problem that concerns only you, you may have to change something about yourself to overcome it. If not, however, I would suggest you simply keep following the path and you believe in for the present. Huh. My path, huh? This is an anime? Likely that I won't get it then, Crimson, because I don't watch a lot of them, but feel free. My apologies. I didn't intend to meddle in your affairs and lecture you, but I think it may have come across that way. You have nothing to apologize for, sir. After all, lecturing students is what instructors do. Boy eats a fruit and... Yeah, no, that's just One Piece. What little I do know about One Piece, that is almost the entirety of it. I feel a little less lost as a result, too. Well then, I'm glad to hear it. With that settled, I should be returning to my duties. Thank you again for your assistance today, Schwarzer. Think nothing of it, sir. Just you wait, Crow. I might not stand a chance against you now, but the time will come when I can win. High school kid can see ghosts and kills them with a giant sword. I feel like any story involving ghosts and high school kids also involves a giant sword, so that might not be specific enough, Crimson. Looks like everything worked out. Also, that might just be Inuyasha, I'm not sure. I'm glad. They both seem to have gained a little something from the experience. Their happiness is infectious. Your first instinct is bleach. That could also make sense. AOD, you got it? Yep. Skill Handbook. AP increased by 2. That was a really exciting fight. I had fun just watching it. I can't believe how easily Major Nightheart handled that Soldat either. You wouldn't believe he'd only just gotten it recently. They don't call him Nightheart the Mighty for nothing. Nightheart the Mighty? It's a pretty fitting name for him. I've heard him called that before too. We have some amazing instructors, don't we? I would love the opportunity to see him fight with a Soldat at some point. Without a Soldat at some point. The first episode, he says, "My name is Ichigo. I'm 15 years old, and for as long as I can remember, I've been able to see the souls of the dearly departed." It's a shame one Soldat isn't likely to be very effective alone, though, even with Nightheart piloting it. Well, anyway, that wraps up his request. We've still got another one to take care of, so we'd better get moving. Wait.
I spy with my little eye
Treasure chest.
the good.
Silk Handbook. Accuracy and crit chance up. Maybe. Prevent seal, mute, and stat down. Boy is ostracized because of a furry, and his only friend is a swing while living in a rundown apartment. Yeah, like I said, I do not play a lot of, or watch a lot of anime, so that one's going right over my head. Best friend is a swing? Only friend is a swing? Like a swing set? It's really accurate if you know the show. I'm not gonna say that you're wrong, but also,
Shall we?
Right.
like I said, I don't really know anime. You know what? I'll accept it. I don't know if I'd say only friend is a swing. I don't know, but sure.
Where do you want to go? Leave it to me.
Shall we?
I've got this.
You are indeed still here. Oh, that is in fact the wrong direction there. Ostracized because of the Nine Tails and spent his time watching kids be with their families and on a swing, and he's in a rundown apartment. Fair. Let's see here. Where is my monster? Things you say when you bought like 4 monsters for your department and then they're all gone before you even get to drink any of them. Bounty Hunter does missions. One moment, let me find this monster, Crimson, and then I'll read your thing. Okay, there's an entire new section to this area. Bounty Hunter does missions with an old guy, a young girl, an older girl, while trying to find his brother. I would probably know it if you tell me, but I don't recognize it by that description.
Enemy sight.
Okay.
There's also just,
My
again,
turn.
the fact that I don't really know anime very well.
Let's move. Sit.
Right.
Very well known VA voices the main character. Statistically speaking, that just means it's Troy Baker.
This is it for
Thank you for the hydrate, Frost. I need that.
My turn. Hostiles neutralized.
Thank you
Guess
very
we're
much,
safe.
Frost. Voice the character responsible for getting kids into anime on the Cartoon Network.
Not bad.
Bounty Hunter does missions with an old guy, a young girl, and an older girl while trying to find his brother. I'm gonna feel like an idiot when you tell me the answer, aren't I?
Shall we?
Right.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna randomly guess Shaman King. Maybe. Cowboy Bebop. See, I don't feel bad for that one, actually. On account of I never actually, like, sat down and watched Cowboy Bebop. I've maybe heard the theme song a couple times. Heading to bed already, AOD? I guess it is already 1 o'clock, isn't it? He also voiced Tom from Toonami. Really, Byroad 2. Oh, I guess it is almost 3 for you, isn't it? You have a good night, AOD. After I kill this monster, I'm probably going to be going to bed. Guerrilla Byroad 1. You too, as in it's also almost 3 a.m. for you, Crimson? I assume that's what you mean? One more before you go to bed. It's an anime. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know. That was the first anime that pops into my head. That might just be it.
Right.
Let's move.
I'll handle it.
My turn, shall we?
Right.
We have nothing.
Boy
to
goes
fear.
on the worst first
Okay.
date ever and gets a transplant to become a zombie hybrid.
1, 2, and done. Got it.
An opening.
I'm drawing a
My
blank on
turn.
that one.
Hi.
Again, this might just be
No
another
problem.
instance of I'm gonna feel like an
No
idiot when it
more
comes out,
Got you.
or when you tell me.
This
But
is it for you.
right now
Take it,
I'm drawing a
You really
blank.
do make a great.
Opening is very popular. That doesn't narrow it down very much.
We got this.
Here I go. Ha!
My turn. Now.
An opening. Onward. Ha! We should keep going.
Character was just released in Dead by Daylight. You think I'm the type of person who plays Dead by Daylight or pays attention to that, Crimson? Because I'm not. It was Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, another show that I haven't watched. I told you. I mentioned earlier, I do not watch a lot of anime.
Watch
How
out.
about a movie?
My turn. All right, let's do this.
Understood.
I'll handle it.
Onward.
It's this recurring. Yeah, you were just fighting these earlier, Nova. How are you doing? What are you doing up? Isn't it a little bit late for you? Isn't it like 4 a.m. for you almost?
Turn to flames.
It's only 4 a.m.
My turn.
Right? Let's see here. Boy goes on a mission to find out what happened to his father while falling in love with a girl who turns out to be his sister. Whatever this movie is, I don't know if I want to watch it, Crimson. Oh, wait, hold on. I know which one you're talking about. Star Wars.
Here goes. Overdrive.
Do I have any single chart? Sweet.
Here I go. Now.
Got you. My turn.
Another movie.
Ha! Here I go. Now!
You're done.
Big
Okay.
purple alien goes all over the world gathering rings for his club. Yeah, that describes Endgame pretty well. And not just all over the world on that one, Crimson. All over the galaxy.
Here I go. Now!
You're done. I'll handle it. Here I go.
There we go.
You have my thanks. My turn. I leave this
Might
to
actually
you.
just be
I'll take it from here.
better to bring in Dorothy for these guys. Ooh, not like that though, chat. We can maybe get away with a heat wave, but no thank you. Superhero means in alternate versions of himself after asking a wizard to erase people knowing his secret identity. Okay, that one's just the newest Spider-Man movie. I've forgotten the name offhand, but No Way Home, I think? With Tom Holland.
Your turn. Right.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we've triggered another one, chat. I wish we had a better healer on us. Actually, do we have Elliot in our team? We do not. Uh-oh.
Sorry, would you mind? Come on, Lammy.
You also do not have a good healing option on you. Whoops.
Yeah.
Thanks. Here I go.
Now.
Excuse me.
Okay. Eliminating targets.
Boy walks with his friends to take a piece of jewelry to throw into a
not done
volcano
yet.
to stop an evil lord. Yeah. I haven't even seen Lord of the Rings, but I knew it was that. Okay, that did not in fact trigger a second one. Or a third one, I mean.
Sorry.
Okay, you have a good night, Crimson.
Bad idea.
Ow.
This is bad.
I'll try, Crimson.
Here I go. Of course. Blessing of the moon.
Thanks.
Huh.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. Here I go.
Ooh.
Here up.
Understood. I wasn't strong
Ow.
enough.
Should have been paying attention.
I think this is a failed attempt, chat.
Oh, I need to turn this around.
Let's just trigger all of them
Great towels.
for fun, chat. Surprisingly, that did not in fact OHKO them.
Sorry, everyone.
If it had, yeah, we'll.
A worthy adversary.
Oh, actually,
Right.
yeah, let's run.
Let's retreat. See you later.
That's the button. You're still locked in? But you've already seen the cool fight. I don't want you for this area. I guess we'll replace Emma with Elliot.
Ha! Ha!
My turn.
My turn.
Careful.
Let's move. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me. My turn.
My turn. Shatter! They're off guard.
You're done. Right. Sorry, would you mind?
I'll try at least.
Okay.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns. I've got it.
Lower your strength.
Okay. Here I go.
Oh boy.
My turn.
Do you have anything that can emergency, or not necessarily emergency, but quick heal somebody? No, no, you do not. Burn efficacy 25%. Faint is right there, also 25%. That's not too bad. Or do we want to just heal Laura?
Burn to ash. Fall! Now!
I'll back you up.
I wasn't
Laura's
strong
down, chat.
My turn. Here goes. Overdrive.
Okay. Right, instacast. Yeah, I guess we'll have you Celestial Powder, Laura.
You have my thanks.
My turn.
Followed by
Yeah.
Tira.
You have my thanks.
I'll handle it. One, two, and done. Now.
Got you.
Right.
Ow.
Arcus activate.
Here I go. Arcus activate.
I'll handle
Probably get a single target art on one of my actual decent art users, chat. What do you guys think?
it. Should have been paying attention.
Hut.
Thanks.
Well, so much for that plan.
Huh.
My turn.
Let's move.
Turns out even when you do know the secret, these guys are still a little tricky. Do you know Thelis? You do not.
Sorry.
I'll handle this. Arcus activate.
It's my turn. Arcus activate.
Hang in
You
there.
have my thanks.
Okay. Try to survive off of cheers alone.
Hut.
You have my thanks.
Thank you.
Hang in
You
there!
have my thanks.
Oh my goodness, these guys deal a lot of damage.
Shatter! Now's our chance.
Gotcha! No problem.
Right. That only recovers CP. This will also recover HP.
Hang in there!
You have my thanks.
Maybe not a crap ton, but some.
My turn. Good luck.
I've got this. Here goes!
Overdrive!
All right, let's do this!
Leave it to me. My turn. Sia! Zero sword!
Got you!
One down, chat. 5 to go.
There! Ha! Now's our chance!
An opening!
Right. Arcus activate. Hut.
Ow.
You have my thanks.
No, you don't! Here I go! Sit!
It's my turn.
Oh, it just occurred to me that they all have 60,000 HP.
Ah!
I can do this.
Ow.
Arcus activate.
This is nothing. Now's our chance.
Got you! No, you don't!
Hut.
You have my thanks.
I won't give up! Yeah!
Ow.
Listen, I'm strong, everyone.
Not here!
Once again, I do believe this is a failed attempt.
Right.
Get this over with.
No. This one's dangerous. Okay. Time to retreat. Jerks.
My turn! Let's keep moving!
Very jerky enemies. Nova, if you're still listening, be glad that in your current game, you guaranteed run away unless it's a boss battle. You won't have that forever. Hey, what is it that's giving him breath? His master quartz? Okay, fair. Cleanses an ally of impurities with water. These guys aren't doing statuses to me. Also, does Cannon not give me that? It doesn't. It gives me Recuria though, which is even better. I swear there's somebody here. Let's just come to the great courageous. I know somebody has a Holy Breath quartz. It's on you? I mean, makes sense. But also, let's give that to you instead.
Where do you want to go?
Sadly, I can't just drop right back onto where the boss is, or where the enemies are. And then replace you with a small, if better yet, single target thing here. Grants earth protection, serrates defense.
Shall we?
I've got this.
Let's see here. It's in here. I don't know that I need you guys. In a bit of a state of irony, I think the whatchamacallit, the evasion is currently not the best thing she could be doing right now. Flames Heart and Passion. Store CP by attacking enemies on the field. Nah, we'll just leave it as is then.
Watch out. Let's move.
Got to pair, people. Knew I was forgetting something.
Sit.
Okay.
Okay, we are in fact going into
Arcus
the one that
activate.
is
My turn.
coming up next.
Shatter!
Missed!
I
Uh-oh.
can do this. Let's go.
Unforgivable.
Try this.
Ow.
Unforgivable.
God, these guys get.
I'm not done
well,
yet.
there's a lot of them, but still, they get so many turns.
Here goes!
Overdrive!
All right, let's do this!
Leave this to me! Leave this to me! Shatter! They're off guard!
Got you! My turn.
As much as I would love to, using burst is a quick path to instant death.
Now!
An opening!
No problem. Fire!
Right. Arcus activate.
Maybe like Laura's crit.
I'm not done yet. Marcus, activate. Sorry.
Never mind, you're dead.
Hut.
I wasn't
Oh my
strong enough.
goodness.
No problem.
Right, and we cut
Arcus
Emma.
activate.
You have my thanks.
Right.
I don't remember whose it is non-earth shaker attacks dealing this much damage in previous games, chat.
You have my thanks.
I can do this.
Can we though, Elisa? Can we really?
This could be an issue. Arcus, activate!
Right.
Well,
Try this.
she will need the healing
You have my thanks.
now and again after all of these turns, probably. Never did figure it out. What's the trick to these enemies? Is it moving? It's not moving.
Thanks.
So the trick to these guys is only the ones that have taken damage can use Earthshaker. So if you take them on one at a time instead of trying to kill them all at once, it's a lot easier. I say as this is like my 5th attempt at these guys tonight alone.
Hang in there.
How are you supposed to figure that out?
You have
I'm
my
not sure.
thanks.
All I know is that I had a particularly rough time against them in an earlier game. I forget which one.
Thanks.
And I went online and I'm like,
My
hey,
turn.
how do I deal with these guys? And they're like, yeah, this is what you do. And I'm like, huh? And now I know what to do. I don't know how you're supposed to figure out what to do, but that's what you do. It is wild. It really is wild. Do we have to Zerum powder on Reen here? Just to get him back into fighting condition? I think so.
Thanks.
Okay.
Can't quite Fidelisa, but never mind. I can do it
Arcus
here.
Activate. Hut. You have my thanks.
Onward!
So, like, I need to be very careful and thread the needle here instead of going for my big AoE attacks.
Sorry, everyone.
By the way,
problem.
Reen's dead already.
Let's go. Hip.
Thanks.
It's my turn.
You know, let's break the rules.
Here's a performance especially for you.
Let's break all of the rules.
You've been a wonderful audience.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Behold the might of the Archsage Duel!
Why did I think she was going to get up to 200 by the point? Oh, hey, we got him. Well, some of them.
This is
Never mind.
I'm sorry, everyone.
I wasn't strong enough.
no.
Earthquaker deals a lot of damage.
Careful. This one looks strong. Right.
Okay, new plan.
Hang in there.
Try to buffer up her not her HP, her CP as much as I can. And try to fish for a crit.
Unforgivable!
Right. Arcus Activate.
Here I go.
Ideally after we've already hit 200 CP.
All right, let's do this.
Understood!
Hut.
You have my thanks.
No, you don't.
Right. Hang in there.
You
Thanks.
have my thanks.
No, you don't.
Okay. Arcus Activate.
Here I go. All right, let's do this.
Leave it to me!
No, you don't.
Unforgivable!
Okay, Chad, I
Try this.
see my crit coming up.
You have my thanks. Onward!
Wait, no, I shouldn't have done that.
No problem.
It's okay, Blessed Arrow solves all my
Hang
problems.
in there.
You have my thanks. Behold the might of the Archsage
And we might as well take this in case this doesn't work. I killed them all, chat. Woo!
You still have a lot of training to do.
Apparently so, Laura.
I've got it!
I'm awesome.
So, normally, the fight against the Abyss Worms is, okay, take them out one at a time. The answer to this one was one-shot the fight. Obtained Poison 2. That does it for us, I believe. They were no match for us. Yeah, Milliam, we got them first try. You're the best, Lammy.
I think we're done around here, wouldn't you say? Let's get back to the Courageous and report to Prince Oliver. Hello?
Hi, Reen. How are the requests coming along?
Just finished my last one.
Hey, Toa. We just finished taking care of the monster extermination.
Really? That's great. Does that mean you've got time to head back to the Courageous then?
That was our plan.
Yeah, sure. Don't tell me there's more bad news.
Oh, no. Not at all.
Well, it's the end of the of the act, or not the act, the
Just come back when you
parts,
get the
I think they're
chance,
called.
Okay? Trust me. You're in for a surprise.
I don't like surprises, Toa. What's up, Breen? Anything special going on? No, nothing much. Toa wants us back on the Courageous when we can, so it's pretty much what we're gonna do anyways. Not for anything bad, though. She actually sounded really excited for whatever it was. Oh, neat. Wonder what it was. We should head back there as soon as we can. You are correct. They returned to the Courageous and were immediately called to the bridge by Toa. Together, they all hurried to see exactly what she wanted to say. We're here. We're back. Welcome back, guys. Why, hello there. You couldn't have timed it better. What's the screen doing out? Well, we got a call through earlier from a really unexpected source. She said she'd call back around this time, so the screen's all ready. Ah, I see. So is this what you called us back for? Who is it, though? Claire? Sharon? The call's coming through.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
Angelica.
Angelica?
You're okay!
Angelica Rogner.
Well, hi there, my beloved kitty cats.
Can we stab her now?
How are you guys doing? I haven't seen you since the festival.
It really is you. Oh, thank goodness.
Seriously, we've been worried about you.
Like, I'm glad she's okay, but also I hope she's been toned down a bit.
Yep, as you can see, I'm hanging in there. Sorry for not being able to get in touch sooner. I'm sure you must have been worried, but this was my first chance. It's a pleasure to see you again too, Your Highness. And looking good, Instructor.
I'm delighted to see you're well, Angelica.
Nice to see all this stuff that's been going on hasn't changed you a bit.
You don't know how happy it makes me to see you safe, Angie. We couldn't contact you after you went back to Ruhr, so I was getting worried.
Oh, I'm sorry
can
about
imagine.
that. There were a few little family matters keeping me busy, you see.
I can
I
only
see.
imagine.
I'm sure it's real fun being from one of the 4 great houses these days.
Indeed, especially when her father is one of the most important figures in the Alliance, much like my own.
Yeah, I can imagine that's a problem for
How
her.
are things in the Rogner family at the moment, incidentally?
Oh, you know. Speaking of our families, I heard you ran away from home, Eustace. You've got some serious balls. But yeah, things aren't exactly great between me and my old man either. With the way things are going, we're gonna have a real father-daughter squabble in our hands soon.
Ooh, beat him up.
That doesn't sound good.
I think you can take him.
Are you going to be all right?
Oh, I'll be fine. I've got my own supporters, I'll have you know. Anyway, part of the reason I called was to pass on a message to Elisa. It's about your mother's whereabouts.
Ooh.
You know where she is?
Please tell me. How is she? Is she all right?
She's fine, but she's been in prison somewhere that's a real pain to get to.
Of course she has.
I'm still trying to figure out how to get her out of there. You just leave that to me, okay? Everything's gonna be okay, and...
Oh, that's gunfire.
Oh no. Sounds like gunfire.
Damn it. That didn't take Father long. Sounds like he's found me already.
Angelica?
That's not good.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to go. I'll contact you again as soon as I can. I'm happy I could hear your voices again. And don't worry about things here. I'll be fine.
Excuse me.
Angie, wait! That didn't sound good.
I hope she hasn't gotten herself involved in something dangerous.
Probably.
She did say she had supporters, but it still sounds like she's in a pretty precarious situation.
Seems like she's just in Ruhr, though, so we can probably
I
go
hope
and
she's going to be
rescue her,
alright.
too.
She said Mother's been in prison somewhere too.
I can't pretend not to be concerned.
Yeah, she did say not to worry, but...
Hard to think that way after hearing what we just did.
True.
Are you guys going to help her?
Nope.
Thanks, guys.
Then that makes our next destination the Nortia province. You guys are sure about this?
Absolutely. She might have been forced to withdraw, but as far as I'm concerned, she'll always be a part of Thor's.
Understood, Reed.
Both she and Elisa's mother might need our help. How could we turn a blind eye to that?
Thank you.
I don't know how much we'll be able to do for them, but we're not going to find the answer by standing here. So let's make our way to Ruhr.
They agreed to sneak into Ruhr and try to find out what was happening to Angelica in the chairman arena. With the city being the stronghold of Marquise Ragnar, however, they were well aware doing so wasn't going to be easy. The one thing they could do for certain was take proper precautions and brace themselves for the dangers ahead. Speak to Toa's in the captain's chair. That will have to wait until next time, chat. Because it is 1:30. I stayed a little bit later to make up for the fact that I started late, and also the fact that, you know, yeah. Make up for the fact that I started late, and also just the difficulty of that last fight. Time to raid. Ooh. Which one are you doing? X. Few recommended today. But at the top of the list is Angela playing some Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. Are they in a good spot? Maybe. Double check, are they follower only? No. Cool, let's go raid Angela. Playing through Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. As usual, you can use this message to go and show some support to our soon-to-be new friend. I hope. I don't really have much to say tonight. All the usual stuff. Most of you are already in the Discord, so I don't need to do that. And those of you who have Blue Sky are already following me there, so I don't need to do that either. You guys all have a wonderful night, chat. I just noticed my thing isn't showing. I'll have to figure that out later. Bye, chat. Have a good one.
Like it's almost like surprisingly sad. Like it's almost like surprisingly sad for this game. Hey, welcome in, Raiders. What's the stream? Is it Zainope? I know. Thank you so much for choosing to raid. Oh, that truly means a lot. My streams have no sound alerts. They're on stream. We just hang and vibe, and my follows are also anonymous. Never call anybody out or put anybody in the spot. How was your stream? You're playing a game called Legend of Heroes? How was that? I have never heard this game before. There's Zino Hope. It's Zinopay. Oh, it's Zinopay. Thank you so much for correcting me there. How was your stream there, Zinopay? Zinopay and Raiders, I appreciate you all coming in. It's great to meet every single one of you. Please make yourselves cozy. Do feel free to lurk or chat with us. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for those follows, friends. I really appreciate that. Everybody go check out Zinopay's channel right now. That link that's been dropped in the chat. Oh, you need to play that game too, Random? Well, it'd be good to go check out Zinopay's channel right now and just take a peek and see what that's all about. Oh, it's Shin. Oh, okay. Shinope, thank you so much again for choosing to raid into me. That really, really means a lot. And if you do have to do that post-stream self-care, that's very, very important. Very important to do all that self-care. Oh yeah, I love